Hello, this is Jason. I'm going to show you how to create a split point wavetable for the Pro 3 using Serum. A split point wavetable is two wavetables in a single file, one for the low part of the keyboard and one for the high part of the keyboard, and they can be completely independent wavetables. So first I'm going to open up Serum here. For the top part of the keyboard, I'm going to use something really simple. It's just going to be uh, very much kind of a sine wave based um, waveform. And just going to kind of clear most of this out. Just make it really simple. Let's see here. Still kind of buzzy there. You know what, I might be able to do something like this. So that'll be our first waveform. Then we'll just kind of make some variations of this. Not quite enough difference there. Oh yeah. We'll just kind of add some ripples to this thing. So we'll go from three waveforms is fine for this, just for the demonstration. So then I'll export this as a 16-bit wave, and I'll put this in, we'll call it high. And then for the lower part, I'm just going to make something that's a little bit crazier with some more waves. We'll make this one kind of square or saw-based. Something with a little bit more jagged edges to it. As you see what I'm doing here, this is almost like an onion skin technique with video, or I'm just kind of riffing off the next frame for the wavetable. This one's just going to have a lot more motion to it than the first one. This is probably okay. No, I'm going to bake 16 altogether. That's all right. All right, so then I'll export this, and we'll just call this low. And then the next stage of the process is to take this over to the Wave2Pro3 website, and that's wavetoPro3.beigemaze.com. And here we will start to create a split table or split point wavetable. Click the checkbox here, and a second upload section appears. So the low part is the first one, and then upload wave for upper wavetable. The high part is this one. All right, and then upload this. Just takes a moment to upload it, and That's all done. Now what I'm going to do is bring this waveform over to C6, which I use for system exclusive transfer. So we do download sysx here. Choose a wavetable position. I'll just put it in 50 for purposes of this demonstration. And then I've got C6. I will show this in the Finder. And see if we can show you everything here. We'll drag this into C6. Should be able to do that. All right. Make sure we've got Pro 3 set up. Oh, I need to plug my Pro 3 in. All right. Choose that for MIDI out, and then send. Meanwhile, out in the real world, I'm sending the wavetable to the Pro 3 from my computer, and that will be ready in just a few seconds here. Alright, and there we go. And now I'm going to create a basic program by holding down and latch. I'll do a couple things with that. I need to turn the oscillator 1 all the way down and oscillator 3 up a bit. I'm also going to set transpose to -1. This just makes it a little easier to hear the wavetable split point. And then I'll use the shape knob to select our wavetable. And as you recall, that was in position 50. Alright, and there it is in position 50 as expected. And now I can play around with it a bit. That's the low part, or the high part. There's the low part. And then I didn't really plan ahead here. I needed 3 hands for this project, and I only have 2 on me, so I'm going to use the hold button so that we can hear the shape mod knob. Now in the upper part, as you recall, we only had 3 wave forms in that wavetable. So there's the second one and the third one. Very simple. If we go down to the low part of the keyboard, we had 16 waveforms, so we have a much more complex. And up at the top here, only 3 again. The split point here is about F#3. This is hard-coded in the Pro 3 software, but there's a little bit of a morph that also takes place. So there's a few keys where you can kind of hear both wavetables at the same time. Whoops. Of course, I think our more complex one is really overwhelming the easier one. But that's how to create split point wavetables on for the Pro 3. You know, if you enjoy this process, this technique, I'd encourage you to share your waveforms at the Wave2Pro3 site. Thanks for watching.